Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. I've already started making my lather. I'm going to start whipping the lather up while I'm talking. The brush I'm using today is my Grey Dog Bloodwood and Spalted Maple brush, and it's got a 27mm Omega bow knot. Now, as you can see, I look pretty rough. It's been a while since I've shaved anything in my head. Well, believe it or not, my wife shaved my back and shoulders for me, so I have shaved something. But it's been over 10 days on my head and around 14 days for my face shave. The soap I'm using today is Mitchell's Wool Fat, and I'm really looking forward to this. I'm really looking forward to it. I've had cold sores, I've been run down, I've been tired, and I just haven't quite had enough in me to get a shave done. The wife has spent a full night in Perth last night with one of her best mates, and as such I managed to get a reasonably good sleep, so I'm blaming the wife for my lack of sleep. And I'm going to get this wonderful shave started. So I've loaded the brush pretty heavily. There we go, that's what the soap looks like. And I'm just going to wet my head again. I have used a pre-shave today. I'm just going to rub it on my face. I used the Furbo pre-shave gel just to give me that little bit extra. I'm going to be using the Leaf Razor with 3 brand new blades, and I'm going to tackle this head shave against the grain for the full shave. So here we go, let's start painting this load on. As you can see, the background is slightly different. The door is open. I'm basically just letting some cool air from the aircon come into the bathroom. It's been a warm day today. It's still relatively early, I think it's 11 o'clock, but I think it's high 30s, so it's got to be, because the house was roasting this morning. Right, let's start dripping some water into the brush, like Michael Friedberg, and start scrubbing it in. Now the bow knot in this one was actually set in a different handle. It was set in a Spalted Maple handle, but it unfortunately fell out. It was set with a plastic collar on it, and it came out of the handle. Grey Dog told me to send it back, and he resent me this one, and this is absolutely beautiful. I much prefer the look of the handle, I much prefer the ergonomics of this handle over the other one. But while he had it the second time, whatever he did with this knot, he worked on it and made it so soft. It's very stiff bristled, so you get amazing scrub, but the tips are like a silver tip flanger, which I have soaking for my face shave, my rhodium knot. I'm supposed to be going around my den, my shaving brush den, in order, but because it's been so long since I've shaved, I wanted to use my favourite brush, which is that Darnrod brush with my rhodium knot in it. It's not my best performing brush, it's just my favourite brush. I love the look of the knot, I love the feel of the knot. Does it perform the best? It's my best performing ever natural hair brush, that's for sure. Although this board brush does a great job. As you can see, that is thickening up beautifully. Now I want a thick lather on this today because I am going to tackle this directly against the grain. I know the slickness from Mitchell's Wool Fat will be exceptional. And if I have to come back and reapply some more lather for a second pass, which I probably will, then I shall do that. I'm just going to empty the sink out. I'm going to rinse the soap out as well. I'll be interested to see how quickly I can knock down sort of 10 days of head growth with the Leaf Razor directly against the grain. Leaf have also just released a gold razor as well, so if you're interested in gold razors, check it out. It is nice looking. I'm just not a fan of gold, never have been. I'm using Personna Med Prep blades today, and you snap them in half, you pop them in there, and that is the Leaf Razor. It is absolutely a phenomenal shave. I'm very impressed with it. I have been so every shave on my head it gets better and better and better. I've recently just sent the one that was sent to me from Craig Stanley. I've sent that one off to Cameron, who has been messaging me on Instagram and Facebook Messenger. He's a fiery over east. He's not dealing with the fires at the moment, but I'm sure he's dealing with his own fires in his own state and his own territory. But I've sent that over to him. He's used it. He loves it. It really is a sensational head shaver, and it is all eco-friendly, this one. Once they fix the leaf, the twig razor, which is for under the nose and stuff like that, I tell you what, they're on to a winner, this company, big time. So here we go, straight against the grain with 3 brand new Personna Med Preps. Now you've seen how much hair growth I had. You can see there. One thing I love about this razor is how it gathers the lather. So you can see there how that lather is. Give it a quick shake in the water, hopefully with night. Oh God, look at that, there's not even a hair on it. Nothing, but you can see all the lather gathers in there. It's just a well-made design. It's been well thought out. It's not perfect. I mean, really, what is? But this, for me, the head shaves, it doesn't come much closer. It's better than a cartridge razor. It's actually a better shave than a Gillette razor. It really is. You can see how much hair that is knocking down against the grain. Eat comfortably. There's no pull, no drag. These blades are really nice in it as well. The Mitchell's Wool Fat is performing really, really well. Now I'm going to tuck my ear down like that, and I can actually get my whole ear done from here. I don't need a DE razor anymore. I've figured out a way of using it. It's obviously pretty full there. You can see all the hair in there. I know this is disgusting. Didn't really want to show you this, but you can see all the hair in there. Once it's blocked up, a razor won't really shave very well, so you've got to make sure that you're rinsing it out in regular intervals. Now I will have to buff areas with this against the grain, no doubt about it. So I thought that blade was squint there, it's not. It's just my eyesight playing tricks on me. Because there's a lot of hair on here, so the razor's going to clog up quickly. So you're going to have to keep on top of it, especially if you do this. I'm not recommending that you do smash a head shave against the grain straight away. But I will say with this razor it's possible. It's comfortable. I think I've found one of my favourite sets of blades in this razor. I've always liked Personna Med Preps. The main reason being is because of the Med Prep blades, and they are built for a hospital or medical environment. They're hypoallergenic, they don't have any coatings on them, they are just a sharp blade that does exactly what you want. You just see that hair just disappearing. Look at that. It's just absolutely exceptional. I'm almost tempted to use it for my face shave, I have to be honest. It's such a smooth, efficient shaver. You can choose any blade you want for it. You don't have to stick with your Gillette cartridges. And it works pretty much exactly as a cartridge works. It doesn't feel really any different. It's a pretty heavy razor. It's got a bit of heft to it, which I like. And because it's got a really long handle, you can grip it very comfortably, especially for this section against the grain on the back of the head. I don't get any fatigue from it, shaving my head. Now of course Mitchell's Wool Fat is making this possible, because with a lesser soap or cream, you're slicing it raw. It's going to be bouncing all over the place and running the risk of slicing yourself. So I'm basically just going over the same line over and over again. And I know there'll be people jumping up and down going, well don't want to be putting that many blades, 3 blades, same area. I hardly get any irritation from this razor. Now people, when I first moved over to traditional wet shaving with double-edged razors and single-edged razors, chevettes, straight razors, you know, it was all about moving away from cartridges and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blade razors. I don't know what the most amount of blades on a razor is now, but I know the Dollar Shave Club use 6, I think. But with this razor, I don't have any issues doing this. And like I say, use a good quality shaving soap or cream, whatever you like. And it's honestly I can't. This is absolutely feral and filthy, but I'm going to do it anyway. I don't know whether this has ever been done on YouTube before. This is absolutely disgusting. I don't know why I'm doing it. I fill my sink up because water's quite scarce over here. But there you go. That is what the leaf razor does to 10+ days of head growth. Against the grain, first pass. And I can tell you right now, I do need a second pass, but there ain't a lot left up there. There is not a lot left on my head right now. Which is real testament to this razor. And the wonderful thing is, even if the blades are blunt after this one shave, who cares, chuck them in the bin and start with 3 fresh ones next shave. They're so cheap. I think for a box of Personna Med Prep blades are about 20 bucks. For 100 blades. Obviously you divide that by 3, you get 33 shape cartridges in essence, if you use all 3. But let's just wet, I'm just going to just wet my hair a little bit. Now, like I said, this isn't going to be perfect. It's not going to be a perfect BBS shave right away, but you can see so far that there's not a lot left. And the other wonderful thing is, that I love about this razor, it's no blood. None. I knew that before I even turned my head round. It just doesn't seem to give me nicks, cuts, bumps, weepers, irritation, nothing. It just works beautifully well. It just works amazing. Right. Oh god, that feels nice. Mitchell's Wool Fat with a boar brush, which has been told to me by several people to be the ultimate in luxury. And to be fair, the boar brush does a wonderful job with Mitchell's Wool Fat. Right, second and most likely final pass with the leaf razor. Now you can hear, or not hear, that there's not a lot of hair left. In fact, there's hardly anything. I don't even know whether it would make a difference flipping the blades over. You know, use it until it feels like it's not quite shaving much now, and then flip the blades over and just see if it makes a difference. I'm not sure whether it would or not. I might try it. I'm just going to shave a bit further down here because I do get a bit of growth all up my neck. It's just peeling it off. Right, let's just do the trouble spots. I'm just going to use residual slickness. I don't really need to, well, I don't need to lather up again. Mitchell's Wool Fat will do that for me. It will give me that protection that I require, and it does it easily. Have a bit of a feel, there is a bit there. I think I might have found pretty much my favourite combination of blade for this razor that I've used so far. This feels wonderful in this. And of course I'm a big Gillette fan when it comes to double-edged razor blades, safety razor blades. My favourites being Gillette Rubies and Gillette Nasets, and of course the vintage Gillette range, which you don't come by very easily these days. And there you have it, 15 minutes in. Of course it's a little bit longer because I've been showing a little bit more than should be shown and spoken a little bit more shit than should be spoken. Oh yes. Wow, just open that door again, get a bit of a breeze. Absolutely phenomenal. I mean, does it get much better than that really? Especially if you're a head shaver. Oh, fuck, I look so rough. Let's get the brush cleaned out. So yeah, it's been a while. I hope you enjoyed the shave. I certainly enjoyed it. If it's not tempted you to buy a leaf razor, then I think you're mad. If you shave your head, definitely, it's a no-brainer for me. It shaves better than anything I've shaved my head with, and I can say that confidently now that I've used it several times. And I'm used to it. It took me a while, I won't lie, it took me a while to get used to it. Probably 5, 6, 7 shaves. And it wasn't that it was cutting me or causing me any issues, it's just different, it feels different. You need to put a lot of pressure with it, which you can do. It doesn't cause you any issues, there's no blood at all, nothing. And of course with Mitchell's Wool Fat, you get all the properties and slickness and protection that you want from pretty much any soap on the market. Soap for today was Mitchell's Wool Fat Shaving Soap. Original 1893 formula, it sure is, with lanolin. It is a tallow based soap. If you're looking for vegetal or vegan based, then you're going to have to look elsewhere. There are soaps that are better than this, that are vegetal based. The Swedish Witch. I would probably even go as far to say Grönlycka as well from Sweden. Swedish people, the Swedish women over there seem to be making amazing shaving soaps. The brush for today was my 27mm Omega Boa, which is absolutely stunning knot. It really is far superior to Simulk brush knots in my opinion. And it is in this beautiful keyhole style handle made of spalted maple and bloodwood. Absolutely stunning. And Grey Dog, if you watch this, I absolutely love this brush, and it's just a phenomenal performer as well. I must also mention this stuff. I don't know whether it's helped today, but there is a good chance that it has. Furbo Pre-Shave Gel. Smells great. It's a massive bottle. It's going to last a long time, and it does seem to work. I think it does help soften the hair up and keep it soft. But the star of this shave, albeit everything was a star today, is the leaf razor. 3 Personna Med Prep blades, and I think this is just injection molded. It's phenomenal. It's smooth, it's comfortable, it's efficient. It does exactly what you want. The finishes don't last the best. It's not 100, it's not a perfect product. It's not refined like a carved razor is when it's machined and things. But it's very, very well made. It does the job perfectly. I can't argue with anything about it now. It works amazingly. If you tuck your ears down, you can shave right up here. You don't have to get double-edged razors or anything out to get this bit. Just tuck it down, pull it down, shave away, and your whole head is BBS. I can do it in one pass with up to 6 days, 7 days growth, but obviously I just needed a little bit more today. And other than that, I hope you enjoyed it. I was looking forward to it. I'm glad I've got it done. Really looking forward to knocking this down next. Stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys for the face shave. Cheers.